Alicia Coffer doesn't take a single holiday for granted. Diagnosed with sickle cell disease as a toddler, doctors told her mother she probably wouldn't make it to her 8th birthday. She's now 40.
I think that's why I enjoy holidays and birthdays so much, because they weren't promised when I was first growing up.
Sickle cell is an inherited blood disorder that causes normally round red blood cells to turn sickle, or C-shaped. The cells clump, reducing the flow of oxygen in the body, which can lead to organ failure, stroke, and excruciating pain.
Best way to describe it is just a traffic jam in your blood vessels. It's sharp, sometimes pounding, sometimes it's you're bellied over, other times I have to stand.
Alicia says her sickle cell flare-ups land her in the hospital at least 5 times a year. The rest of the time is a dizzying cycle of pain management.
Need all of these medications.
How many do you think you have?
Probably different meds. I probably have a total of about 20.
An estimated 20 million people worldwide have SCD, the vast majority of them Black or of African descent. Treatment options have been limited for decades, but now a new breakthrough gene editing treatment could offer a cure for those suffering the worst effects of the disease. The treatment permanently alters a patient's DNA, cutting out the gene mutation that causes SCD. The revised cells are then infused back into the patient's body, where they multiply. In clinical trials, many patients said their symptoms were completely eliminated. The UK became the first to approve the treatment last month. Experts say they're excited about the prospects of a cure, but worried the treatment, which is likely to be expensive and require expertise to administer, will make it inaccessible, especially for those in developing nations like Africa and India, where millions of people live with SCD.
A medication that is 1.5 million potentially from one treatment, even in America, is not equitable. And then approving it will give an impetus for both the researcher, for the funders, and a hope for patients that we can make that treatment very much equitable in future.
Experts say major investment is required to improve the machinery of editing itself, to make the process easier, reduce costs, and limit side effects.
1, 2.
At this point, Alicia doesn't think she'll be a candidate for the treatment. She's not sick enough. But she sees it as a first step, a lifeline for millions of SCD patients like her to get to celebrate even more milestones. Toni, Waterman, CGTN, Austin, Texas.